lining up behind the 29.
Alrighty, folks. Hello and welcome to Atlanta Motor Speedway. My name is John Theodore. You can watch me live on twitch.tv/John A. Theodore. Thank you very much to those of you who tuned in tonight for this NASCAR iRacing Series fixed setup race. And as you guys all know, if you ever miss a live broadcast or for some reason can't watch them, you can get my full race archive on youtube.com/c/John Theodore. So thank you for tuning in. Hope I'm going to have a good race for you here tonight. Starting 13th in the number 23 car. So opportunity to gain some points in NIS fixed if I have a good race here. You know, sit back and enjoy. This is a long one, so it's always fun to run these things out and see how this storyline develops over the course of the race. Base car's in. There goes the leader. It's a green.
Outside.
That was close.
Look clear, clear, clear. Right.
Sean got in it. I don't know how I missed his car, but we're undamaged and we're fine.
It was me. I have no idea. I didn't even hit it hard. I don't know.
Yep.
It's really not that hard to go on the
38.049.
Now Sean's going to be complaining all race now.
No.
Go ahead and grab your popcorn.
Back and drive right down the middle and gain 25. He's my title. That ain't gonna run me over.
Ron, why do you want to go and do that?
Just try to float it into the corners and get good speed off.
30.936.
Lifting early. Taking care of those tires. I really am trying the Harvick line out. See if it works. Don't want to use any brakes. Certainly working better than what the 19's doing.
Thank you.
Yellow's out.
Yellow already.
Do you need a pit sign?
All right.
I told him I was going to just go ahead and wreck it. Because I don't really like how, like, I'm having to, like, turn, like, 10, 15
No need for a
degrees,
windshield
like,
tear-off,
left.
but
I'm like, man,
let's get 4 tires and fuel, boys. 4 laps. Got to get those 4 tires.
Chubbs, do everyone a favor. Set up real quick. We need to find out where the pace car is.
Pit road will be open.
There's 1 and 3. Well, I tell you what, fella, if you would have waited another 20 laps, you would have been wrecking sideways on the back strip, going straight.
Maglio's already dropped out. That's too bad.
Turn at least 1 lap.
This will give Gabe and
like
Sean a chance to repair their damaged race cars.
For 162 laps like that. That's how it is.
Bumpy start for this one.
No, I mean, I didn't have an issue with how it drove, the actual handling characteristics of it at all. I just was not a fan
And I
of
forgot
how the steering
to
was.
do what I usually do and check. So number 23, got to look for that. It's going to be somewhat past
Now, all that
halfway.
being said, you boys have a great night.
There it is.
Good win.
So the 27 and the 22 are in front of me.
Thanks, man.
Right in. Argala, Forza 6, how is it? I haven't played a Forza game since... Mike, do you remember, was it 3 or 4 was it the last one that we played? I think it was, I think I got a little bit of 4 in.
The handling characteristics.
I haven't played 5. I didn't get an Xbox One, so I was playing the ones that were on the 360. Work on the brake bias to get the Harvick line to work better, Bro Fisticles? All right.
25 laps.
I mean, the Harvick line
You literally
was
can't
no
go
brake at all.
3 without wrecking.
Yeah, we definitely played the heck out of 3. I think we did do a little bit. I think I played a little bit of 4, though. I'd have to look and see if I have a copy of 4 lying around or
No doubt
not.
about that, but a little different.
Yeah, I can see that, Argalola. It's definitely got that. It's a little bit more casual.
Who was the guy that spun the tires?
Yeah, that's right, Mike.
Slammed into my right side.
Amalfi Coast and Nürburgring. I remember that night where we were working on Amalfi Coast in the Fiat 500. Right, it was either after you got yours or when you were looking for yours, looking at getting yours. But that was something else. Psycho Boy, thanks for the raid. Really appreciate it. Welcome to all of Psycho Boy 15's viewers. Appreciate the raid. Argalola, this is your Papyrus Racing. These are the same guys. This is the same engine. Oh, that was what inspired you to get the A-Barth. Gotcha. Psycho Boy 15, it's going well, man. Appreciate you stopping in and bringing a friend along. Or a couple friends along. We started 13th, lost a couple spots on the start, got a decent pit stop, and we're back in 13th again. Gabe Ford and Sean Peleg, who had the issue on the start, are now behind me, hopefully for the entire race. Yeah, Gabe spun his tires on the start. Sean got in the back of him. I just missed it. I barely got to the outside of Sean in time, so I got around him, but I had to check up for that too, and lost a couple spots to the guys on the outside line.
We're new antenna that I'm working with today, so need to make sure. 10-4, and 1 to go. 1 minute 22.
So restarting on the inside on this one. Hopefully it goes a little bit better, and we don't see guys spinning the tires like last time. Alpine Stars car. That's good. I've got a next pair of gloves like these are going to be Alpine Stars. That's what Dale Jr. wears or used to wear. They make, I think, a little bit better glove. Down into second. Just getting warmed up. It's early.
Yeah,
Lap 8.
First half of this deal is just a week practice from AJ.
Let's look there under caution.
Ride that part.
Just nice and easy and super smooth.
Unlike the Jaburko machine that didn't like
Okay,
the
turn down, be ready.
offset.
Cars off, be ready. Green, green, green.
Smooth on the gas. Nice start.
1 minute 15.5, 2, 3.
Got going. Ooh,
Check on the outside.
loose.
What the heck? It seemed like I popped the right rear.
Inside. Still there on the bottom.
Sean's gonna wanna. If Sean wants to charge forward super early, I ain't gonna fight him right now. It's a long race, and I'm running a very different strategy here. I really want to take care of these tires for the long run.
Still there. Still inside. Still there. Clear inside.
Gonna hold off the 19, it looks like. That's good.
31.4, 7, 6.
So I settled back into 14th spot. but I'm right with the pack. You like the retro Menard scheme?
6.
Where's that? Oh yeah, on the 19 car. That thing does look pretty good. I agree with that. I always like a good throwback scheme. I kind of try to do my schemes in sort of a retro style. Just kind of keep it simple.
31.47.
One bold color, and then the sponsors and the numbers in a different color.
Be careful that block, 18. You're going to get 9 later.
I don't think you know what walking
Just kind of floating it into these corners. Keeping the tire squeal to a minimum, taking care of the tires and keeping them on the car.
31.67.
Russell, how's it going? Welcome to you.
I apologize for the shutdown in there.
How did your SRA race go? Saw you guys were running the Brickyard. Practice looked like it was going a little bit rough.
31.858. Still there. Still there. Clear. Clear.
Car going back by me. I might lose a couple spots early in this race. Or early in the run.
32.1.
Almost got blown up, went around for 23rd. That's too bad, man.
Outside. Clear.
Using it up a little bit too much on corner entry that time. Two cars caught up to me. I don't think he qualified. So he's just working his way through the pack.
Outside. 32.085. Still out there at the door. Still there.
Not really trying to hold him up, but I don't
Still out there.
have to let him by either.
Back out of the back,
Still
back out of the
there.
back.
And that's not a caution. I was going to say that's why you can test the spot, because you never know when that caution's going to happen.
32.159. Still there, door.
I wasn't even trying to race hard. I was just running up on the wall. He's running up the bottom. I was going down that wall like
Still
morning
there,
there.
door.
Two car is going by on the outside. Now the 27 is going to try to make it work too.
Now it's 20 or 30. Somewhat a zero on it.
Clear high.
30 here. Appreciate the call.
32.4.
Pretty good 2 weeks though. I got caught up with somebody else's wreck last week on lap 7. We got caught up with somebody else's shit on lap 18 this week. We started
Outside. Still outside.
Got the 20 car right behind me now.
wide.
Everyone's trying to use the high side on me.
Inside.
Now he's going by on the inside.
Inside 32.566. Still there.
Just slipping back.
Outside.
If they knock that safety rating up to about 3.5, 3.7, you got below that, you drop it out of the A line, let's stop a lot of that shit.
Still there. Door outside.
Kind of not
Clear.
how it works.
People paid a little bit more attention.
32.698.
on steroids.
Letting those guys go. I'm hoping that I'm actually saving tires. That I'll be able to make use of them later in the run. Because I'm giving up a lot of time to these guys early.
0.775.
Not really fighting anyone. Seems like the car is still working okay. Still driving it in a little bit too hard. I can feel that the front end's still wanting to slide.
.718.
Yep. Caution can still come out at any time. They're still racing pretty good. Just a question of if someone ends up having contact or not. Driving it in there maybe a little bit too hard. I got to back it up even more than that.
32.936.
Really wants to get loose going across the stripe there at the line.
Outside.
Letting him go by too.
Clear.
PETA Go Vegan car, nice. He's got the coexist too. I like this guy. I like your scheme there, Matt.
33.43.
A lot of good messages to be putting forth out there. That's a good deal.
Let's go.
Outside.
On the bottom, on the bottom, on the
Still
bottom.
out there.
Still staying green.
Still out there.
Thank you for not running me over, Shane. I tried not to check up too hard.
Clear by half.
Get that 4-man up, get right too.
Stay off it.
Clear, clear, clear.
Yikes.
33.
Behind you did a great job.
5.
Yeah, all that and no caution.
Hey, I'm sorry about that, man. I just couldn't stay off you.
That wasn't his fault. I just decided to stay right there. Sorry, get you up. Like they got some flat tires on here or whatever.
People eat tasty animals. People eat the animals that they don't consider be cute and cuddly enough to be pets.
No, it was your fault.
It's kind of the way that it works. And I do the same thing, but let's be real about it.
Thank you for the room there, Jacob.
Yeah, no problem. Try to get to this.
Thank you.
I know, Mike. I do too, actually. I like firing up the barbecue pit. All right, here we go. Out of the gas. All I'm saying is I respect the decisions made by those who do go vegan, because you know, it is ultimately a better and healthier way of living. Right down to the inside. Pick up the gas, just really trying to be easy on corner entry. Let's see. Big thing I'm going to look at is the comparing the wear on the right front to the right rear. In past runs, you know, I've used a lot more of my right front up compared with the right rear. So for this one, the idea is to keep the right front on it longer. And we'll see how the car drives at the end of the run.
33.327.
I don't agree with that, Mike. Most of the vegans I know are good people. Can't get mad at the gluten-free. Oh, the gluten-free people who have no actual health reason for it. That's fair. Because yeah, if you don't have what is it, celiac disease, there really isn't any benefit to going gluten-free. I don't think. If you can process gluten, there's no reason not to eat it.
33.479.
Letting off even earlier, I think, for this to be working.
33.529.
Ooh. It was jumpy loose on me coming out of that corner. Just scraped the wall. I don't even think I did damage to it on that. Yeah, I think using less wheel overall is
Scares me a little bit there, Bob.
part of the trick. Just need to keep this thing smoothed out. Not really running the Harvick line because I'm not right on the bottom.
33.66.
I also don't have Harvick set up, so it's quite possible that that line won't really work with this setup.
Inside, inside. Inside is clear.
Four cars on new tires, that's why he's going so much faster.
Holy cow, fitting. On the bottom.
It's already lap 41. Not even looking at the fuel mileage, I'm just running this thing as long as it'll go. Open for a yellow.
Thank you.
33.678.
Next, 14.
Go high down here, go high. Sitting in.
Reckon on the bottom.
25, I think, tried to get back to the throttle a little bit too hard there and ended up almost wrecking himself.
33.755. Outside. Looks clear.
Still got 30 laps. If I go all the way until it's dry on fuel.
They don't give you water dogs anymore now? The wave round?
Still out there. Clear high. 34.138.
No more lucky dogs under green.
What?
Outside.
That guy is torn up.
Still out there.
30 car.
So we don't get like wave rounds anymore. Like, you get first car a lot down. That's what I heard from someone. I don't know.
Should.
34.2.
25 cars on the same strategy that I'm on. Staying out.
Still inside.
Exiting.
You're clear. Inside. Leaders on pit road. Still there. Inside.
These guys on new tires go by.
Wow, that was close to 14.
What the hell was that?
34.326.
He just about rear-ended me, then went up and almost wrecked you. Then again, I haven't really ever heard much good about him. Oh yeah, never.
There we go. More guys pitting in.
Leaders on pit road.
I mean, I was side by side with somebody with old tires.
More of them going into pit road.
Dude, chill out. I gave you a bump. Holy cow.
34.053. Keep it smooth, keep it smart, keep it straight.
You're a lap down, coming up
Still
quick with
inside.
your fresh tires, and you gave someone a bump trying to play it off. I didn't.
All right.
9 pitting.
There goes the 9. It's lap 48 now. I mean, I definitely want to go longer than this.
Guys, like every week, because this is the first time I've played iRacing, and like
Outside. Clear. 34.072.
Ladies and gentlemen, the start is
Now we're in the top 5. It's all about when that caution comes out.
I mean, 14, I wouldn't have done it to you.
Outside.
Like,
Well, I wouldn't have done it to you either, so chill out. Chill out. Wasn't like I meant to give you a bump on
Still
your
got
left
25 laps of fuel left.
Yeah. You guys like go bitching and like wreck each other, that'll be yellow.
I'm sure if somebody did it with you, I'm sure you'll get a little mad.
34.211.
Be more another driver.
I understand, man.
26 going by on the outside.
Clear. Outside.
27 going by on the
Clear
outside. My poker face. Let's see how well this works. There goes Sean to pit road. It's going to put me up to 4th place.
34.32. Looking real good, my man. Take care of all this stuff.
One copying his lap, one copying his lap.
One's going in.
Leaders on pit road.
Leader's pitting now. Moves me up to 3rd. I might get to lead a couple laps here. Don't know, but we'll see. '19's still out here in front of me.
Outside. Clear.
I don't think that this strategy has worked super well. I mean, my tires, I'm not any faster than the guys that I was running with. Doesn't seem like. But then again, I've also been saving fuel because I can still go another 21 laps. Things are gonna be super slow. I'm running 34-second laps right now. I'm struggling to hang on to it.
34.022. Outside. Still outside. Still outside.
It'll be interesting to see how this plays out.
Clear.
Because those guys who have pitted are really gaining time.
Outside. You're clear.
If I'm able to scrub out a pit stop, it might work out okay.
34.7.
I'm going to be able to run almost 60 laps. Yeah, pretty much, Daniel. I mean, right now, that's the thing is like, it's still all good for me.
Inside.
Just got to watch these guys and make sure I don't get run over.
34.607.
Pitting, 8-car pitting.
Now the 8 cars pitting.
Gabe, go by down here. Go low.
I think that this 10 car catching up to me right now is going to be the new leader.
Leader outside. Clear high, 34.415.
When everything cycles through. But I mean, shoot, everything hasn't cycled through just yet. Still got 17 laps left on my fuel tank. And now the closing rate's a lot less than it was.
Oh, wow.
34.307.
Elliott White's getting some time up front. These guys are going to be pitting for a second time pretty soon.
Outside, clear.
Ah, thanks, Dick.
Dude, we never make car contact.
Really?
Outside,
Hit on my
outside, clear high, 35.9.
I mean, I saw the damage on your front end.
I promise you, if there's anything that's like a...
Outside.
You say so.
Clear.
Ah, no caution because I didn't spin. Just kind of slid. Might have been netcode.
Get out of the way.
34.879.
That's entirely possible.
Outside.
just said, get out the way.
Still there outside. Clear.
If you come down right in front of me, you see him on fresh tires, bud.
Inside. Clear.
Why he did it?
Still got 13 laps of fuel left. And I'm completely committed to this strategy at this point.
517.
Yeah, if I would have looped it, and then there would have been a caution, but I didn't want to do that. All right, so question now is, do I wait? No, I'm not trying to well, it's going to be one stop after this one. So, yeah, I'm basically trying to do 2 less stops than everyone else. I would love to see a caution here.
Inside. Clear. 34.661.
I'm just running it until it's dry strategy.
Really? I gotta be so much room.
I think I'll pit now.
Yeah, so I wanted to run that line. What's the problem with that, dude?
Outside. You're clear.
You're actually...
Nope, can't pit this time. That sucks. That's going to cost me some time.
Touch you.
36.4. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
14 and a half spin on the back. He's at the bottom.
Caution.
There's the caution.
Yeah, you just brought that out on purpose, buddy.
What can we do to try to help it if we do get another restart?
You brought that out intentionally.
Pit road is closed.
We'll take it.
You're going to be lining up behind the two. You're going to be lining up behind the two.
Send myself out. Yeah, totally, guys. Literally.
I'll take it.
No, I mean, you
Good thing I didn't go in pits that last time.
And pulled it back on the track. I do.
Pit road is open.
Guys, he's a driver coach. He knows everything everyone's doing. Car number 3.
I mean, it ends up putting me back about where I was.
Everybody knows what you're like. Yeah, that looked pretty intentional to me.
We're going to have 100 laps left.
3 meters while you were a lap down, so nobody's going to try.
Yeah, like, honestly, with how awful the setup is, like, I almost spun out straight away. Like, it's kind of believable.
Yeah, spinning out. It's easy. But did it bring it back
behind the 2, 13. Got the lucky dog.
No, I really didn't bring it back on
Got a
track.
lap car coming.
50 miles per hour.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I don't know what the phone number is.
22. There we go.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, like when you spin out and then you're turning right and it overcorrects, that's what happened.
4.5 seconds optional. That didn't do too much damage to me.
No, I wish I could say that. No one makes me look.
I'll go ahead and get it cleared. May as
You're a
well.
moron, man.
That's it, go!
Well, mission accomplished in terms of surviving the early part of this race.
Line up behind the 14.
Every time I stay along, thinking of...
Shame that I gave up all those spots with the attempt to go down pit road there.
You damn well know it helps you.
Alright, buddy. Line up behind the 13.
Comes out a few laps after I pit.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the end of segment 1. Stage winner,
So,
Logan McDaniel.
yeah, if we go and pit with,
I
I don't know, 50 to go, that would split it, but I almost think that the best strategy would be to try to run it out and just wait for the caution. I'm sure there's going to be another caution before this thing's over.
Some way, somehow.
Hey, Justin, what, can you do me a favor when I get up to you? Can you tell me on my right front? Look,
13th place.
Say whatever you want because you said no offense. So that's why I said say whatever you want.
I was 20th. Yeah,
I mean,
and I mean, I really made the commitment to that early on in the run. I was going long
I've
run
been arc braked by Logan McDaniel before, so yeah.
and saving fuel and tires and stuff the whole way.
Oh, yeah, I
Now,
remember
let's
that.
see.
What week was that?
Wow, my right front was at 41% at the end of
That
that.
was Daytona, last lap.
That was a
going
lot
into
longer than
3
50
and
laps,
4.
so I definitely did save
checked
more
out,
right front.
And here comes Logan
Still need to be
McDaniel,
smarter about it.
uses me as a brake, pushes me into Mitch Brown, and
I'm going to take a little brake bias out
I
of
was
it.
either going to come to complete stop or be in it anyway, so.
Hey Nick, can you do me a favor? Can you check my right front, get my tire?
Right back into 13th again.
Hold on, my girlfriend's texting me. I can't see through the window now.
Want to go, man?
It looks like
Lining up on
kinda
the
fixed.
inside, it looks like.
It's a little fucked up.
I mean, it doesn't look bad.
1 minute 18.3.
Yeah,
Still got a pretty
yeah,
good
another one.
looking car too.
Like, is it just near the tires?
Like the whole front end.
Alright, thank you.
Where's that 17? He's up in second. Wow. All right.
Like, what happened was that there was these 2 lap cars or something, and the guy in front of me, I was literally like on his bumper about right here, and he decided to slam on his brakes, and I slammed into him, so I wasn't expecting to do that.
So reset.
I don't remember what it was. I'm sorry if I hit you. I didn't mean to.
Less than 100 to go. We got what 94 laps to go here. So that makes it 2 47 lap
Get
runs.
something to drink, man. Get those belts good, Doug.
If I want to split it even like that. The other option is to just run it until it's dry and hope that there's a caution coming out.
Hey, baby, do your thing. Ready? Green flag,
Which I think that that's going to be my strategy.
Minute 13.05.
Because for a long time there,
Your door.
I really was in good shape.
Still outside. Still outside.
look out. Still outside.
Good racing here.
2.583. Still there at your door. Door outside.
He's going to clear me here.
3, it's the first time I've got to see your car race. I gotta say, I love it.
Not quite.
Still out there.
I'm now up to 2 people saying they love it, and 1 saying they really hate it.
31.5. 8. Still
Don't
outside.
kid yourself, Sean. There's a lot of people who hate it.
Still out there.
Okay, now. What car is it?
Hey, there goes Duck Ebba.
Outside.
I hope you get to see something.
What the fuck, sir?
No, I haven't.
31.582. Still there at door.
Well, it is the Chevrolet SF.
Really good racing here.
That's where tail time.
Whoa.
No hole.
That was close.
And then clear, clear, clear. 1 wide.
That was close.
Still inside.
Well, we're just a sentient jerk.
Still
Notice the
inside.
NASCAR iRacing 6 Series. We're just as bad as the New York Giants. Get it right.
Still inside.
Jesus Christ, 20.
32.408. Still there on the bottom.
I just get door slammed.
Still there.
This is quite a battle that we're in the midst of here. The 3 is making fun of Kevin Ward, the driver who was killed by Tony Stewart in a sprint car race on the back.
Your whole right side caved in now.
My right side just caved in the entire race.
31.944.
Well, that's not today with that code.
I'm still glad someone on the roof on the racing surface turn 3. No, you don't have to.
He also likes to
Sorry about that. I literally had
make fun of Dale Sr.'s death. So, you know, I just think it's all in poor taste.
I didn't think I was that close to you.
31.903.
Running 18th. Still in decent shape here. Too bad we lost that side-by-side battle with the 2. That was good, though. Thing just stepped out from me in turn 1, and I lost that spot and a couple others.
31.874.
Got an old Junior Johnson Bud car behind me. That's pretty cool looking. I like that.
Outside. Still there.
The 31 on the side of it.
Still outside.
Don't want to see it going by me, though.
32.159. Still there. Clear outside.
It's a little bit later in the race. We're going to fight a little bit harder for this track position than we were earlier. Still want to try to get up there and get a top 10 or a top 5 to please the fans.
0.079.
When was the caution?
Green flag came out on lap 68.
That didn't come out, or the one that did come out?
Yeah, the one that did come out. Couldn't tell you. I heard there was reports of a car on its roof. Guess who didn't see it?
32.207.
I think it was 58.
can't tell me that they're already talking about pitting. It's been like 10 laps since we went green.
Sorry, Alex, I didn't mean to push up that much, man.
32.357.
Yeah, I'm with you, Mike. iRacing kind of, well, iRacing kind of loses its own territory, but Assetto Corsa and R Factor would be the other sims that are close to it. But iRacing really does something different
I
than.
thought you were about to kill whoever that was a while ago.
That's talk digging, boys.
We should have just kept
They
them
just
like the
replicate
driver.
head-to-head racing better than any other sim that's out there.
Nice save, Doug.
Going to be halfway this time by.
All right, guys, we're halfway. Bet's closed.
Halfway caution, great.
Got it.
There's one in the wall.
The last one, but there's no flag.
It's the 18. He's gathered it back up for right now. And he's still loose.
32.7.
Smell blood in the water. Chewed up the whole right side of that thing last lap by smacking it off the back straight wall. He's loose again coming off the corner. Cody Fowler. Yeah, I think you're right, Mike. It's a good way of putting it. Well, yeah, it's probably a good way of putting it. Gives them good face time with their fans, too, which is cool.
32.946.
Makes it kind of unique, not just in terms of racing sims, but in, you know, all sports. I don't know of any other sport where you can hop in a video game and have a realistic shot of competing against the guys that you're watching play that sport. This 18's really making me nervous.
32.963. Working the bottom. To inside. Clear.
Oh. Got by him, that was close. 17th spot now. Sailing it off into the corner. Right out by the wall. Down to the inside. Use up the whole track again. Or a good chunk of it.
32.993.
Running pretty smooth, just logging laps. 20 laps into the run. Guys who are going to pit twice are going to pit in about 10 laps. We're going to go a little bit longer than that. Real decision to make as to whether I want to actually try to split it equally in half, or just hope that the caution comes out and run it the thing long as I can, assuming that that's going to be the case. I'm Webforce. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome to the family.
33.297.
Thing really wants to step out going down that front straight. It gets real interesting. Cars in the pits. Looks like he's done. Guy with the Menards team. He was good competition for us on the same strategy for a while there. Two car seems to be driving it too hard in. I think he's scrubbing off that right front.
33.311.
iRacing said that the way that they were doing the new tire model, that it was going to punish you a lot more for abusing the tires earlier in a run. And I think they've hit that now. That seems to be very much the case.
Hey, Cody, go back out of turn 2 again.
All right.
I don't know. Maybe not this one.
Just keeping it to 17th place.
33.7.
Yeah, Holman Racing, if you get the computer for it, I definitely recommend trying iRacing out. You'll like it. I guarantee that. Gabe Ford coming back onto the track.
Whoa, sorry, Joe.
Yeah, it does cost a lot of money, but I've found that it's actually saved me money in the long run because I spend less money on other games. And I'm finally past the 2.
Leaders on pit road.
Come on,
So what do you guys think is more likely? Do you think that there's going to be a caution, or do you think it runs green to the end? If it runs green to the end, I need to pit here. If there's that late caution, then I just stay out. Let me see, if there's going to be a caution, I want to pit with 44 laps to go. So that'd be at 22?
33.549.
Oh no, it's 47 laps, so wind it back. Hit around 115, 116, something like that. If we think that it's going to stay green. Everyone does a different strategy on this track. 19 car went reverse. He short pitted this time.
You're clear.
So he's going to get back on the lead lap.
9 car pitting this time. 36 10.
And he'll be in good shape for a little while.
On the bottom.
9 car to pit road.
Outside. You're clear. 33.956. Clear. Come on, bud. Ready to move.
Those two going by me at the same time was interesting there.
Inside. Clear.
Or I could pit as soon as I'm inside the window.
34.239.
Yeah, Mike, your win was televised. That was pretty cool. I was really happy to see you get that win, man. Obviously, I would have wanted to get it, but if I couldn't get it, I was happy that you got it.
Clear inside.
I was just, kind of ticked at myself that I tossed it into the wall so early and messed up my handling. That pretty well, the way that I hit the wall pretty hard, and that killed it pretty good.
Good smart driving there, my man.
This is always nervous when you've got the
Clear low.
new tire cars coming through.
Sorry,
Inside. Clear low. Working the bottom.
1 car
Clear
pitting
low.
flat, 1 car pitting flat. Well, get the hell down there and out of the way!
Inside.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a caution.
There was a car on my inside.
Working the bottom. Clear.
That was too close.
34.209.
Just hope the caution ain't me.
Inside. Still inside.
Bye, Theodore. Bye,
Clear.
Theodore.
1 inside.
See you guys.
Still inside. Clear.
Still a couple laps before I gotta even consider pitting.
34.231.
Oh,
Nice, they rode that one.
the thing is, everyone who has pitted really does not want a caution until this cycles through.
Inside.
I mean, I think what we learned on the last run is I can basically wait this out. They're going to start coming by me for positions, but I'm going to be ahead even if I pit with this group of cars.
33.
So I don't think I'm losing much if I just try to wait it out.
Inside. Clear inside.
I mean, we're in range now where I could pit and make it to the end.
Oh, I do like this car. Nice car there.
Here comes the 17 again. So that's going to be the leader of the cars that have pitted on this run. Just kind of taking it easy.
33.9.
A lot of cars that still haven't, 3 cars that are in front of me that still haven't pitted. So I'm not the only one.
Clear.
But there goes the 17. And here comes the 1. I'll give him the inside.
They're clear.
10 car has pitted as well.
Inside. Clear.
So those are for position.
5-3.
Right now we got 52 laps to go. So I would pit in 5 laps if we think that this is going to go green to the end. It's a gamble either way. Just a matter of which way do I want to gamble.
34.143.
Because I can honestly stick it out and then pit in with the 17 and the 10, who are, what are they, a second, 2 seconds a lap faster than I am right now?
34.008.
There goes Jake on the inside.
Clear. Good job.
All these guys that are passing me have pitted already. That's why they're so much faster. The 5 car is the one that I'm racing on the same strategy as me. He's 4.6 seconds in front.
1 inside. Clear. Inside. Still there. Clear. 34.689. Inside. Clear low.
All right. We're into 48 lap. Jake Goodwin's leading Division 2 points. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. He's pretty good. Okay, leader's pitting now. And that, again, that's a strategy that assumes green the rest of the way. It definitely has a green flag look. I think I'll pit next lap. 23 car pitting this lap. Or I could stay out another 10 laps on fuel. But I think I'm going to pit. Made it onto pit road fine. Got a nice open pit road, which is really nice.
Hey, Pierson's at the wall there.
Now we get to be Superman on fresh tires. Hey, Eli, it's too early in the season to consider yourself in or out one way or the other.
That's it, go.
You're right there?
14.2 second pit stop for 4 tires and fuel. Not too bad. Now we got to get up to speed. Oh good, we're going to get to blend right up onto the track. That's working well. Fell back to 25th. We have...
He's up top, he's up top.
In front of you on the high side. Stay at the bottom, stay at the bottom. Stay low, stay at the top side.
Unbelievable.
Caution.
Well, I just pitted, so I can at least get the wave around.
Close. Should be starting behind the 9.
I'll take.
Come around.
That's right, I should have stayed out. I knew it.
No, I just got loose, man. I'm sorry.
Is that a flood race, Tyler?
Yeah, not going to be the free pass, unfortunately, but I get the wave around. Yeah, still not a good spot.
It seemed to be equal, it just depends on...
That's what I get for betting on these guys to not bring out a caution, right?
Yeah, that was going to be fun there to see who was going to pit first and risk it.
I was putting in for 129 or 128.
I was going to put it 122.
Oh, wow.
Gonna come around for 25.
Yeah, I'm definitely staying out. I got to get the wave around. I'm only 1 lap down.
What's the change? My bad.
So, and the tires are not that well, you know. I only had a lap on them. Lesson learned.
Lining up behind the 27. 13. Got the lucky dog. And gonna have one coming to the outside soon.
It's going to be a wreck fest from here out, I bet. We'll see.
The road is open.
Definitely don't pit here.
Go ahead, Tyler.
No, I don't gain a ton of spots here. I'm in 28th, and that's where I'm stuck. I would have gained a ton of spots if I had stayed out and not pitted, and then the caution had come out. That would have been great. Where are my tires at? 57 on the right front and 70 on the right rear. Still being too hard on the right front, I think. I'm gonna dial a little more front brake bias out of it.
What the fuck? What were you doing? Did someone just wreck under caution?
That's funny.
Yep, that happened. Did you get on that, Logan? Yeah, freaking Ryan, whatever his name is.
Who was that?
What the heck?
Wonder what happened there.
Yeah, I don't know. Seriously, dude? Seriously.
I mean, why are you
That's
right
bad.
next to me? I don't know whose fault it is. I legitimately don't just know to be turning. Throwing fingers or point fingers.
I went up to avoid you and you just came across my nose. Hi, under.
To avoid me from...
What's funny is they're all fighting and stepping on each other. Alright, here we
I don't really
go.
know what there was to avoid, but... Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Who's on your outside there? 1 minute 24.192.
So I do have the best tires
Behind the 27.
out of these guys.
I hate it when people come out of the pits like that. Like I said, welcome to the land of the NISC. A land where the derp is a way of life.
It's a weird one. I apologize, Logan. I wish I knew what happened, but I don't.
So we got 40
I'll
laps
check it out later, but I don't know what that was.
to try to gain a ton of spots.
Yeah, I'm scratching my head. I was going straight.
42.
Yeah, we'll
Oh, well.
remember that. It was what, lap 20,
Yeah,
lap
so
120 or 119. We'll go back and check that out. The
and then you just came straight across the
20
middle, too.
and the 10.
All right, Earl.
I just can never figure out why people are side by side under cars.
Matt, check gas, bro. They boss man. Let's do it.
How long is this run going to be, Justin?
Lap 120. All right.
No.
You guys remind me of that, so we want to see that one for sure.
Cars off. Are you ready?
Might also want to take a look at the wreck avoidance on that caution.
Green, green, green. Side. Door quarter clear. 42.123.
Caution's out.
Always your forward drive there towards the end of that little run we just did. The road's closed.
I was thinking the
Behind
same.
27.
That must have been way in the back.
Yeah.
About 28, I think.
That was the third to last car in line.
I'm figuring the guy spun.
No, I haven't been ticked off yet.
How? He's been on the start last place. He's probably going 100 mile an hour at the green flag already.
Probably called slam on the gas pedal and oh shit.
Pit road is open.
What?
Logan, I don't know if you've been in the wall or not to get some right back in it.
Now pit road's open? Okay.
Go on a 30.
I'm confused.
35
So did
laps
Sean just pit in a closed pit lane?
Off the 2-1 lap, but it wasn't that bad.
I think Sean pit in
Restart
a closed pit.
It's really fun.
Yeah, it just looks like you brushed it from my point of view.
Yeah, I think I should get
Is,
tires.
My front end this morning.
I mean, I kind of don't want to,
I'm sorry for taking so long to catch a pace car. It was telling me to wait for the pace car, then it told me to catch
But-
the pace car. That's my bad, guys.
Yeah, both of our noses are tore up a little bit. I just want to drive it. I don't care.
yeah, I'm basically in the back of the pack. That's the thing. If
we're probably
everyone
gonna-
else
yeah.
pits, I should pit.
And we're going to get a couple more cautions or something. With it.
But I don't think everyone else is pitting, so I should... If everyone else were pitting, I would stay
I
out.
probably
But
have like 30 seconds, but it's whatever. Heck, it might even help me. Who knows?
yeah, I may as well come down pit road and get tires. I don't want to be on old tires and be the guy that's right in front of the new ones, ever.
I'm over the too far forward.
Bird in my beard, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Awesome. You're a man after my own heart, clearly.
Max, how damaged is my front?
Yeah, I won't lose track position from this. And it might work out on the long run to have
right
them.
front sprinkled up just a little.
That's it. Go.
Is it nothing to worry about, really?
All right.
I
1
Logan, I just looked at the replay, dude.
I'm curious. Because it said pit road was closed, pit road was closed, pit road was closed. I thought Sean entered a closed pit. We'll see if he's in front or behind us on this restart.
Yeah, Ryan, no big deal.
Welcome to the NASCAR iRacing Pick Series, a lead where the dirt is a way of life.
It was that the first time.
You didn't let me finish that. Shut up. You didn't let me finish that.
All right.
Shut up there.
Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 2.
So Logan, I hope you know I don't want to be around you this late in the race. You haven't died yet, and I know it's coming a bit.
Yeah, discussion. I don't know. There's been really good long green runs in this race. We had a couple that went like 50, 60 laps.
Good one, you should have known.
Yeah, if you want to get up there and battle for the lead and then take out the top 5, that'd be great on your way out. But you know I'm just kidding with you, but your luck's got to change eventually. Did you hear about Lance Gomez Jr.
Yeah, definitely in the lower splits, it's
oh shit, wrong channel.
a lot worse.
I mean, it has been a year.
Don't really understand NASCAR racing rules. Well, you got a lot of knowledgeable folks in this one, Discussion, so go ahead and ask away, man.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me, bud?
Lucas, you kid.
We're going to do incentives that we're working with today.
Chris, you want to run that by me again?
10-4. And 1 to go. 1 minute 1.
No, you don't want to hear the story. You do not want to hear the story.
Rules are pretty simple in terms of, you know, it's the... Yeah, fair enough.
Make up 20 spots
Pace laps aren't great, but I do like the close racing.
An idol of mine.
Well, then watch me, because I'm about to
Let's get ready for this restart here. So Sean actually did manage to get in with the pits open there. That's kind of annoying that worked for him. Because the pits were definitely closed when I caught the back of the field. But he was paying attention there.
Nice, smooth, clean shift. Easy on the
Disc caution there. So there are 36 cars in this race, and there were 635 registered for the session. So they put the top 36 in one split, the next 36 in split 2, and so on. So I think this is split 3 out of more than 10, or almost 20 probably, actually. So the drivers in this split are better than the ones in the lower splits, basically, is the point of that. Uh-oh. Ooh. Got a 4X in that, but didn't get much damage.
I appreciate whoever that was that came in there at 180 and took me out.
Hey, Logan, it started happening, but you're...
Oh, nice, Mr. Squinchy. That's good. I think we're okay. I don't think we heard it too bad. I hope. We'll find out when we get down to pit road. I don't think I hit anything too hard. That was just a mess. I knew that was going to be a problem trying to get through.
I didn't hear pits were open, Earl. Did you say it? I did, man. I got it late,
Well,
too.
thanks for whoever that was that just ran into me.
I love how everyone comes barreling into the wreck.
Oh yeah, dude. I got ass packed from behind because there was so much smoke I couldn't see where I was going.
13 got it worse than I did.
But did you masturbate with a pineapple?
You've been lining up behind the 13. All right, you're going to have to come around the 31.
Definitely going in for
Start behind the 13.
tires
All right, looks like
and damage check.
27.
Now you had 50 time.
Want to make sure that it's all fixed. I'll have less damage than a lot of the folks that got caught in that.
As a pineapple.
All that clean racing, and now we're just wreck.
Anybody have a clean racing from NYC shirt that I could have? Big fan of Lance Gomez Jr.
There we go.
Hey,
19.5 seconds.
And Roth, what were you thinking full throttling that wreck?
Winning. That's what they were thinking, winning.
What are you talking about? The guy turned left right into me.
You and the, what, I don't know, the 33 or something, just like full throttled in there, and then he turned left and
damage is real. It's not cosmetic, so that's why I want to make sure to get it all repaired.
I was trying to get under it. The wreck was right in front of me.
You're supposed to head right for him.
I just watched the replay. You were about half a straightaway back.
4 good years, no Sunoco. I'm not refueling them, taking advantage of the lighter car weight.
No, he would have missed it if he hit the brakes, but he just full throttled it and wrecked himself and me.
Come line up behind the 25.
It's never Sean's fault. No wreck is ever Sean's fault.
I mean, I just looked at the replay. You and
it's one of the rules of iRacing.
And then got together and it wrecked me.
I was fine until the guy turned down into me.
Well,
I'm around
sure, you
30.
might have been fine, but you were going to hit something anyway because you full throttled the wreck that was covering the track.
No, I wasn't going to hit a thing until he turned down into me.
Oh, is that the
Okay,
Squinchy, you signed up for the...
throttle it when you could have...
Yeah, I know what direct drive wheel you're talking about. Did you actually get it?
I couldn't have stopped. Dude, I ran you clean for 100 laps. I could have run you over. Why would I do something stupid now? I was just trying to avoid the wreck.
I mean, I'm just saying, there was no one
Yeah,
behind
William
you.
L. out.
There was no reason you shouldn't have just slowed down.
Not a big fan of... Yeah, whatever. There we go.
No reason you shouldn't have slowed down.
Yeah, there was no one behind him and the track was blocked in front of him.
So we're 17th or 16th here.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. You should have slowed down.
I see what you did there. Dirty dog.
3. I
Oh,
wasn't
wow.
trying to do something reckless. From in my car, I thought that was my best chance to miss the wreck.
Yeah, I might check that out.
Well, I don't know.
Looking like
I'm
you're
just
gonna be on the
annoyed
outside,
because
but
I
you
was
were no better
through it
time.
and I get rear-ended by that.
1 minute 16.8.
You would have gotten through it if the guy didn't turn down into my right front.
I get that. I don't know. I feel like it could have been avoided if
Thanks,
you had let
Discaution.
off, but
Appreciate it,
whatever,
man.
it's done. The wreck was
Mr.
in
Squinchy got the
2009.
AccuForce. Yeah, I'm
No
curious
reason
about
to
that
argue anymore 'cause it's
direct
over.
drive wheel project, the one that's going for the more affordable wheel. I signed up for info on it. I haven't seen anything from them, but yeah, AccuForce is fine. If you got that, then you know that AccuForce should serve you well for a long time. All right, 30 laps left onto this restart here. Don't think we got too much damage. Actually, we confirmed that we didn't get too much damage. I don't think I repaired all of it, but I should be in fine shape. I'm not all that terrible. I'll just still be able to race with the guys who are competitive.
Face cars off. Are you ready? Face cars off. Are you ready? Green flag. Side. 1 minute 15.142. Still there. Still there. Your door.
Looks like a 19 got damage and decided not to pit for the repairs.
Clear low.
William, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, my man.
All clear.
I don't know what
32.
it puts us on the count. I'll have to
37 outside.
check that out when I get a second. 481, so we're only 19 left on the road to 500 followers. That's pretty cool.
Outside.
Hopefully we hit that this week.
Still there. Still outside. Still out there. Clear.
Push up a little bit, trying to get past the 36.
Outside. 31.462. Door outside.
Try to get him coming through 1 and 2. settle down into 13th. Man, 13th is our riding position today. We've been in that spot so much today, it's ridiculous.
Some peaky.
31.4.
Car's still fine. Glad I didn't kill the radiator.
Hey, Chris, where's that bonnet?
I threaded the needle getting through that wreck, that's for sure. Yeah, the Field VR wheel, I think that's the one. I'm really curious how that turns out. I might go ahead and get in on that. Let's see. Yeah, that's the idea, Mike.
31.3.
But I'm still going to try to take care of the tires a little bit, but I'm trying to give it as much as I've got on this final run.
I have a blown engine. I'm trying to get below the wet line. Thank you.
Might be able to sneak a top 10 out of this thing if we
That's up to.
go well. I do have a little bit of damage, which is going to put me a little bit disadvantage, I think, with these guys. But I seem to be hanging with them all right. Top 10 certainly within reach. That 36 car, I think, is going to run his tires off. It looks like he's really overdriving it. Oh, that was almost contact with the 11. I think there are 2 cautions left, Gasso. It's quite possible. There's a lot of racing left, that's for sure.
Outside. Still out there. Quarter outside. Still there. Clear. Good job.
Passing here is just tough, man. I always say that. Every track passing is difficult. It's really tough to pass guys who are better than you.
Outside. Outside. Working the outside. 31.874. You're clear. Clear. Outside. Clear high.
That got me to 12th.
Max, right with me. Trust me, dude.
32.042.
I can see the top 10. 10th place right now is that 36 car. Get by the 22 and then get by him and we'll be in top 10 contention. And a top 10 in this field should yield more points than the previous top 10 that I got.
Building up behind you, man.
32.13.
He's not bullshitting either. It's pretty big.
Whew. .36 might be running off those tires, but he's certainly making them work for him.
32.083.
That's a good run on the 22 car now. Get out of the gas.
Inside.
27 down to the inside.
Go inside.
27 is the one who I think I got into the rear end of in that wreck.
Still there. out there though, dog. Keep it up. Still inside, even up. 32.585. Still there. Clear.
Held him off for now. Everyone's taking a different line through 1 and 2. All fanned out. I'm trying, Archman 5. I'm really trying. Oh, the 27's in the wall. I have a wee little bit of damage.
32.656.
So the car is not at 100%, but I'm doing all right with it. There was one big wreck that took a chunk of people out. I got a little bit of damage in it, but was lucky to get through. Not nearly as much damage as some of the other folks got. It really cleaned out a lot of them. If we run right here, we're gaining iRating in this one, that's for sure. Working on the 22.
32.832.
27 still on my bumper. Good clean racing here as these laps wind down. Now it's lap 149 of 162.
Digging because it's skewed out all the way sideways.
How's that?
22 got the wall.
Good job.
Trying to get a run. Nothing doing yet.
3.064.
I'm going to try to make him uncomfortable so that he yields. No yield yet. Now the 27's got to run. He's trying to do the same strategy to me.
I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Second failure, and I should kill myself.
Go inside. 33.356. Caution's out.
Good going, dude.
The 27 just barely had me.
That's totally my fault.
Pit road is closed.
No windshield tear off, no fuel. I do want 4 tires.
Really?
It's okay. I mean, I gave you these tire inside.
Or do I stay out and hope that there's a wreck behind me?
I don't know. It looked like you were trying to go low, so I
think pit's the play. Thanks, Jebediah. I don't drive as smooth as I'd like.
That was a fun race. I'm enjoying that.
But that was good. That was a good little run. I think there's still a little bit of damage. I think I dropped it into gear too early on that last pit stop. I'm definitely getting tires. It's going to be like a 5-lap shootout, but the thing is it's 5 laps or next flag ends it. So there will be folks who...
settled with the fact that second place was good enough for me.
I'm guessing there probably will be some folks who stay out and ruin this. Nope, maybe not. Good.
Behind the 13.
Yeah, there goes the 19. 27 drops right in front of me.
Thank you.
5.1 seconds optional. I'm not going to be taking it. I'm just going when they are done with the tire change.
That pace, go! Alright, looks like you're going to be lining
27
up
beat me, dang it.
27.
I didn't want to speed there. I was going to cut it, but
I was right next to him. How much is iRacing? It's, what is it? It's 130 a year now? And then 15 bucks or 12 bucks for each piece of content.
Behind the 27.
Yearly sub is the way to go. Don't do monthly.
Get behind the 27.
Yeah, I mean, that honestly kept me out of it for a long time. And then I realized that, you know, you really do get what you pay for. You cannot get this kind of experience in a $60 title. At all. It just doesn't exist.
Man, staying out, that's ballsy.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Who stayed out?
19, I think.
Yep, 19 stayed out.
So... yeah, I need to start
Come on, man.
resubbing on Black Friday sale.
There's an all over the place, too.
You're going to have to come around the tree.
That's funny.
A little bit more dramatic than that. Play the song that they did on Fast and Furious.
I could say this for you, Tyler.
Yeah, I mean, it's money, but again, you get what you pay for, and I'm spending less money on games now than I did, you know, before I started doing iRacing, because I used to drop 60 bucks a title. I would spend way more in a year than I spend on my sub for iRacing and whatever content I get. Because I really don't buy any games now.
One to go.
Jacob,
We're going to be on the outside this time. You're behind the 12.
Oh, no.
Rocket Racing 57, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. That's going to be number 482. 18 more to 500.
Could be on the inside line.
I agree,
Oh,
Mr.
wait,
Squinchy.
I'm in the back, though.
Yeah, that's right, Gasso. I mean, that's the thing, is I'm never going to pick up another racer because I'm like, why am I sitting here playing this game that is less good than iRacing when I could be playing iRacing?
Yeah, I'm pretty good back here. I'm not really going to go that hard right here.
Looks like if there's a caution on the restart, we'll get a one-lap shootout. So if they do wreck, I really need to do my best to try to not get in it.
Hoepner, I'm in the same boat as you, dude.
Yeah.
And the outside line is going to go because the 19 is going to jam up on the inside line.
Yeah, space guys.
Up to you, man.
Apparently,
I guarantee you the 19 is spinning his tires on this caution, though. It's going to be ugly.
Pace car's off, big man. We're going to do your thing. Pace car's
There he
off.
goes.
Oh, there they go, there they go, there they go, there they go.
Oh, yeah, you're getting him. Caution, caution. What do you think, bud? You think you're all right out there?
That was the most predictable start ever.
All right, buddy. Line up behind the pace car.
If I did not
At least
get
we got
loose,
through
I'd
it.
been involved in that wreck. Alex, thanks for not running me over, man. 22, you gotta go by me.
19 owes, yeah, it's going to be a one-lap shootout. 19 really owes an apology to everyone who got taken out in that. That was silly.
Pace car's way back here off turn 2. Way back. Oh, way off the 2. Alright, I'm stopping. Middle backstretch.
All right, buddy. Line up behind the 12.
Just coast, it'll get here, don't stop.
Coming.
Open.
Yeah, fair enough discussion. And there are a lot of people who really like Assetto Corsa.
Oh,
Get behind the car.
dude.
Does Assetto Corsa have the same kind of ranking system and lobby system that iRacing does? Because that's a big
Dude, when I saw
thing
you
for me
say
with
out
iRacing.
Elliott White, I knew it was going to be bad.
I was just kind of hoping to take out more people.
Yeah, fair enough, Holman Racing. But I mean, like, I didn't just stop playing other racing games. I stopped playing role-playing games. I stopped playing League of Legends. I stopped playing everything
Elliott,
else.
If you didn't know it was going to be that bad, I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know about that.
Keep it up, my man. 5 to go.
So now we're in
Can
12th.
somebody check his skull real quick and see if he has a
Got the
brain
lucky
in there?
dog. I have a lap car coming on the outside.
Hey, JP is unhappy.
Hey, great race. Great race. Yeah, it was an awesome way to ruin the end.
Yeah, I heard that
Like
GT
you're
Sport
lining up
implemented it.
behind
I didn't realize Project Cars 2 had the same one,
This is why the service
or something similar.
Hey, regardless.
Oh, we knew exactly what we were getting on that restart, Gasso.
Today. No one can take that away. If it's any consolation to anybody whose race got messed up, he is laughing his behind off right now. So just take some consolation in that.
Oh, so we all got trolled, is what you're saying.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well,
Did someone say troll?
there's one way to deal with trolls. iRacing gives us a tool to deal with trolls.
I mean, his car was so busted up to begin with, it looks like Lance Gomez was throwing his pineapples at him. You know, the used one.
Water, Drunky McRage. It's only water, I swear.
Okay, how come we didn't get the 2 again?
Waiting.
Hey, honestly, I'd be fine if it ran out.
Fair enough, Jebediah. Yeah, I haven't seen any real. It doesn't seem like Assetto Corsa and our factory have the same kind of streaming community going on.
How bad does my left front look, Jacob?
Yeah, I get you that modding's the big thing, but the thing is like, honestly, for me, the lack of modding is what keeps iRacing competitive. iRacing is really centered around making it an e-sport, and, you know, just kind of like how NASCAR would kind of lose a... You can't... If you start cracking open that real book, what makes iRacing work would fall away.
You can finish top 10, I think. It's not too bad. Just the right front's caved in a little bit. You're fine.
But iRacing, I wouldn't be surprised to see more folks try to mimic what iRacing's done, because it is getting pretty successful. But it's going to be hard for them to really cut in on the market. Yeah, Drunky McRage, I used to drink 2 beers per stream, and that did not go well. So stopped doing that and just started drinking water to stay hydrated and alert through the length of a full night of racing.
Logan, I really don't like that there's a 1-lap shootout and you're still alive.
I think it's actually going to be a 2-lap shootout.
Fast relief, good dash, 1 cup credit, 1
No, it might. No, it's
dash to the
it's going to be 1 lap.
Cup Series. God, that wasn't a mouthful. Yeah, I don't know how Mike Joey does it, but he spits it out.
Yeah, that's too bad, because I've always been interested.
Hey, do you know who Jordan
Yeah,
is?
no, I know. Discussion. That's the thing, is like there are cars and series that are cars, series, and tracks that are missing in iRacing. Their content library is growing steadily, though, and
Yeah, but
the more their user base picks up, the more they're going to be able to crank out more content.
Justin, do you know who Jordan Worth is?
Man, good viewership for this stream. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, see, he's funny. You're not.
LMP1 is coming in the next update. Is that for iRacing or
One to go. You're on the outside.
Assetto Corsa,
Line up behind
Mr.
you.
Scrunchy?
Good job,
If it's
buddy.
an iRacing, that's pretty cool. They've been needing those LMP1 cars for a little while. Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Who wants to say the prayer?
I want the Camaro. I want day-night transition before the Coke 600 this year. And I want that new damage model. Alright. One lap shootout.
That's the prayer I do every year for Hanukkah.
One lap shootout to decide it all. V-Wag, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it, man. Welcome to the family. 483 now. 17 more to
John, shut up.
hit that 500 follower goal. That's pretty cool.
National anthem of my people.
Daniel, LMP1, that's going to be like the Audi and the Bentley and stuff like that. I'm not sure which ones they're actually bringing, but that's the top Le Mans prototype. Sean Pellig is a troll.
Face car's off. You ready? 5 minutes down to go to work. Green flag.
Oh, what a mess.
1 minute.
I shouldn't have lifted.
1 8 in and out, no hole. Inside.
I had spots, and then I lifted, and then I gave them back.
Still inside.
I guess my Hanukkah prayer didn't.
Right inside. Inside.
They are wrecking. We're through it. Did we get a top 10 out of this? They're wrecking again.
Oh my God, he was above the grandstand.
Good one, Jacob. Good is good.
Outside.
Woo! Where'd we finish? 6th?
Check your flag, my man.
All right. I will take that.
Someone
This
was
is fantastic.
300
Good job
feet in
again.
the air.
I'll take 6th. After all that mess. That was crazy.
I wish I was on the lead lap for that. What the fuck is happening?
Boom.
Justin,
Just missed the top 5. Sorry, Mike. I missed the top 5 by 1 spot.
All I saw was the car get shot straight to the sky on the back stretch.
It just goes to show you that taking care of the thing can yield dividends. That's driving a smart race there and
All right, guys.
getting
bring your
rewarded
radios
for
off.
it.
Make sure you save your batteries. Make sure the batteries in the cars, the radio batteries.
5X on the last lap.
Turned off.
And you should get
The
the one
master
picture
switch, all that stuff in the car.
All right, so first we're going to watch that last lap. From, I think, Chopper Cam is probably going to be the way to do it.
Actually, I didn't wreck them. The guy 2 cars ahead of us got into the wall, and we all got checked up, and I got into the back of them, is what happened.
So, that start was crazy. Look at how stacked up they were behind me on the start. They're all getting goofy to 20 wrecks. So there was a wreck behind me. Yeah, 119 to 20. Well, I want to see the caution that brought that out. Look at this. Boom, there they go. I'm threading the needle, and they wrecked behind me. Sorry that the 27 got into that. That's too bad. And then here they wreck coming off of 4. I split, and I decided to go low. And I don't know.
Yeah, it was good, Dave.
I think I made the right call.
And that 11 that 11 nearly got impaled on some wires. That was beautiful.
Let me see.
Holy fuck.
We're going to do this one more time with the full screen view. I didn't want to get a penalty. That's why I had to check up for the 12. They all get stacked up behind me. Gets into the wall, then comes down and clips the 5. A little bit of contact with the 27. I was so close to getting caught up in that. And then they start wrecking over there coming off of the corner. I'm like, Let's just go low. got sixth. Blue glove magic. I'll take that. Okay. So yeah, let's we gotta see all three of those wrecks. Oh yeah, everyone tries to jump the restart. I mean, that's what happens.
Well,
that's so funny.
I guess you're like in third the whole race anyway, right?
So,
all right, yeah, give or take a little bit.
Let's see. 20 car.
Yeah, good, man. I guess if it wasn't you, Tyler, you deserved it. Good job.
Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
So that's that wreck.
Kind of felt bad. Tyler.
Caught up. Oh man, that caught up some folks who were already taken out.
Yeah.
Nice win, Jacob. Good job. Yeah, I'm gonna go do that mess in the pit lane for sure. All right, so here's the 5 car. So the 5 pushes up, gets the number 12 PETA and vegan car into the wall. 12 comes back and takes him out. I want to see where's this car that got launched above the catch fence. There it is. The number 11. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Here we go. He's almost through and then nope. Ah! Oh my goodness. He's dead. And he's almost through it too. Look at how high he flew. That is crazy. Oh, thanks, Pink Eye Jones. Yeah. My wreck avoidance was in top form today. Sometimes that's what it takes. I hate that kind of stuff right here.
Still here, Sean. I don't know what you wanted me to do there, but go sit in my car and tell me you'd have done something different.
So let's see.
I don't know. I just feel like you
TV1.
and the 33 could have, like, hit the brakes. It didn't look like you had anybody right close to you. And
Logan's down to the
everyone
inside.
would've got out of the car if you let off. I don't know.
22 pushes up into the wall, and that sends them all spinning. And then they're wrecking behind.
Tell me you wouldn't have done something different. It just sucked for all of us. But
All right, so let's go see
I would have tried to hit the
that
brake.
caution.
But I
Right
get where
here,
you're coming from.
118.
It's just it's split-second decision. It's whatever.
you can't tell me you'd have hit the brakes if you don't even go sit in my car and watch what I saw. That's all.
Shane, I sat in your car and watched it 5 times right after I got wrecked.
This was the
getting
wreck
my, like,
before.
10 minutes of repairs. I sat there and watched it.
Let's
I
see,
made
who
my
was
decision
it?
then.
It was
I would've hit the brake.
10, I think,
Okay, well, I didn't.
and the 22.
Okay, that's it.
I know, payload's
We were done
ridiculous.
with this a half hour ago. I told you I'd watch it and talk to you about it afterwards because you weren't done with it. You were still whispering.
The 33
so
Bubba
that's why
Wallace
we're
scheme
talking
will
about
miss
it.
all 3 wrecks.
I had whispered because I thought you were still out on pit road. I didn't realize you were on the track. I thought you were going to
Yeah, it was after the pit stops.
It's over. What can you
It's
do?
the 20 and the 11, or the 20 and the 10 here.
10-4.
So let's watch from the 10 on the chopper. 10's riding behind.
Yeah, Doug, man, I hate that for you too, man.
20's down low. He's scrubbing his tires. 10 goes up. Really? Why did that happen? I don't know why that happened. That's ridiculous. Doink! That's ridiculous. Like, honestly, like, that's on both of those guys. I mean, the 20. I don't know why the 20's taking a swipe at him, but that's pretty much on the 20.
Yeah, no, you were all good, and yeah, I went through that whole.
So I think it was the.
So I mean, I was.
Was it the wreck before?
I would have just stayed on the outside, but like I said, the guy started once they started crashing on the inside, he turned it right, and I was like, all right.
What lap was the big wreck, Sean, that you were complaining about?
Even if you weren't there, I'm not sure.
Thanks, man.
Enough to miss his rear end when he came across my nose. So because I mean, I watched.
Yeah, I think it was this one, wasn't it?
Well,
lap 123.
You can actually even hear me crack the throttle. You know, obviously, don't want to slam on the brakes and have whoever's behind me.
It's not that one.
Just kind of get off the throttle. To see if I can get
this one, right?
That was not good done.
Lap 129.
I wasn't upset about anything, really. It was just bad timing.
Yeah, this is it, because I've got front end damage. I barely got through this.
One thing if it's like, you know,
yeah.
I feel like
this is how I picked my way through this one.
Screwed me or whatever, but that was just great.
I'm just kind of riding in the back. They all get loose. And then I see the wreck happening way up in front. I know that it's going bad. I'm on the brakes trying to just pick my way through. And I get through most of it. That's crazy.
Yeah, you guys are a little bit too good for me over there, so I had to find something.
Oh, I love that this guy's running a Bubba Wallace scheme. So let's see. Ugh.
No, I hear you.
I don't know that that's on the 33 for trying to full throttle through it.
I'll get you around.
33 gets loose coming off the corner. I mean, that's fair, but if we're being completely fair about the start of this wreck, Sean, you probably could have checked up a little bit right here before you got into the back of both of these guys. I don't know. I don't think anyone's ever trying to wreck. Let's see the 8. They're wrecking right there. Yeah, and he's basically full throttling it. He should have lifted. Yeah, he's trying to shoot the gap, and the gap closes. Which, I mean, I don't know. Let's go see it from your view. Yeah, that's a racing deal, honestly. Sucks that you got taken out. That was a heck of a race. I would have been up there with the leaders if I had made the right call and not pitted. I pitted, and then like a lap later the caution comes out. But I'm not going to complain about where I ended up finishing at all. Well, I mean, all of our cars are capable of a win technically. They're the same. The lap 119 caution. Let's go back and look at that. It was actually lap 118. There it is. Here's another one. I was a wreck avoidance machine tonight. I had all the wrecks happening right in front of me, and I was just driving through them. So how did this happen? This was the 25 who had, I mean, he had trouble all race. Goes up into the wall, keeps it up there, sliding, hits the wall again. And here he should have kept it up. And then the 14, I mean, he actually tried to keep it up. He did everything right once he was up by the wall. It's just the 14 comes barreling in. It's like 14 went deer in headlights right there. Drove right at the wreck. If that doesn't happen, there's no caution. What lap? Does anyone remember what lap I got into it with the 17 car? Was it this one? Where's the 17 in relation to me? There he is. So he's behind me. That's the 10 going by. Where's the... Okay, here we go. So 56... Here's the 17. Okay. So let's see. He said there was no contact there. So I'm gonna disagree with him that there was no contact. But that honestly does look a little bit net Cody too, so it's possible that there wasn't contact on his side. Loon 965, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. I don't know how he claims that there was no contact. I can see the damage. But it may have been netcode. Yeah, he said that there was no contact. If you don't believe it, here, I can I was a little bit harsher than my response.
Thanks, Dick.
Shouldn't have said that.
Did we never make car contact?
But we did make car contact.
Thanks, Dick. Did we never make car contact?
Anyway, he was a lot faster than me all race. That was something else though. All right, so we will save that replay. I'm going to pull up Streamlabs and thank all my new followers. Really appreciate you guys. That was fun. It was a very, very good stream. Yeah, I mean, I don't think he intended to do it. The guy was running very, very well all race long. He had absolutely no reason to jeopardize his race by hitting me intentionally. So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt on that and say that that wasn't intentional. Alrighty, so let's see. Fank, thanks for the follow. Psycho Boy 15, thanks for the raid. Caressel, thanks for the host. 8 viewers. Psycho Boy, you brought party of 2. In Jay's Brain, thanks for the 6 viewer host. Really appreciate that. Bird in My Beard, thank you for the follow. William7332, thank you for the follow. Rocket Racing 57, thanks for the follow. VWAG 731, thanks for the follow. Pink Eye Jones, big thank you to you on the tier 2 resub. Really appreciate that. The second emoji is in for approval, so you'll be getting used to that very shortly, hopefully. Loon 965, thanks for the follow. And Mud Digging Fun 15, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate you guys. That's awesome. Very, very cool stuff. Very much appreciated. let's go ahead and check the results. 6th place. Look at this, 234 championship points to the winner. That's a lot. I got 200. That's really going to help out in the standings. Gained 71 iRating, back up to a 37.56. So road to that gives a kick to the road to 4K iRating, and gained 0.24 safety. So we're clawing back on that. Thank you guys so much. This was a very fun stream tonight, and we are now 15 followers away from that 500 goal, which is pretty cool. I'm going to, that's going to be it for mine.